Previously on Avengers Note. When I think of Ultron, I think of the silver body, like a pretty raw metal, and with some red light coming through it. So the closest Gunpla I found actually will be the Unicorn Gundam. The group by itself, the connection will be a little bit too weak, and after we color it, it will have the risk of falling apart. So yeah, that's why we all usually build a internal key inside. Hello everybody, this is RX-0. Today we're gonna to start the lower half of our Unicorn Gundam, the Ultron costume. Right. The first thing is about the waist area. Well, we can see Unicorn Gundam got a pretty decent, legit like a skirt armor around it. However, Ultron does not have it, so we got to scar like almost everything. You see, and also the back, I probably will like trim it down too. So yeah, it's almost like left nothing except for the joint, I know that's a shame, but we have to do it. Next, as I mentioned, the leg part, the thigh. Well, despite from its like a looseness, because we need to like glue them together after we cut it, but overall the shape of it is alright. So I'm just gonna keep the leg part, the thigh part, I mean. However, the leg part, yeah, it got to be like probably like take off lots of like extras and yeah, make it thinner, Probably the knee too, because this is like a gigantic knee. But the problem with this model kit is like, you see, lots of pieces are connected by the clear part. So it's gonna be pretty challenging when we're trying to like modify it. Well, I'll try to figure something out. Alright, so yeah, let me just do some experiment first, and I will show you how I did it. Alright, let's just get started. Alright, now I have finished half of it, the lower half, and these two little stub side skirt armor was the part I cut off from the double Gundam of Iron Man. So yep, they are related. And this round thing is just blocking the empty spaces we took off from the front skirt armor. And this part, I would like to explain this without using the time lapse, because this is kind of complicated. It took me several hours to figure it out. Okay, the first thing we're trying to like shrink it. So I started from the back. You can see I trimmed down this half, so it's like from here to there. And also the because inside they have some internal keys, so I cut them off too, and place a plastic board on top. So this is kind of easy, right? But the front part is where the nightmares begin, right? The front part, they have like 3 different components. Let me take this thing off first. I mean 4 actually. The first thing is the clear part, alright? So in order to like shrink it, we definitely need to like do something about the inside, the structural of it. So I have to like cut down this much, you see? Alright? So this is the part where it should be. Boom! It's gone. Alright? Next up, we're trying to like connect 3 different parts. The top part, the middle one, and the bottom part. Alright? So this is kind of the nightmare started, because in its original design, see, they're all connected by the clear part. That being said, we just took off almost all the connection to it. See? Now, the first thing is to change the angle of this bottom part. I'm trying to like cut it partially, but not entirely. But it doesn't work at the angle I want, so I have to cut it down entirely. Alright. And the next step actually is since we are going to you see, if I just want to connect this to the clear part, this area will block the way. So I have to trim this part too. Alright? So cut it like this angle. Then the middle part is kind of complicated, so I leave it to last. So I gotta do something about the top part. Alright? So the top part is quite simple, because when I'm trying to connect it back to like right here, this thing, spiking out thing, will block the way. So yeah, just cut it off. Then we connect this part, the top and bottom together, right? But that's not enough. You got like gigantic empty space in between. So that's where and when this part comes along. And the first thing will be cut it down, the whole long stuff in the middle, just cut it down, right? And you also need to trim this, because you see this is bigger than the empty space in between. So you gotta like try now and cut the right angle of it. Alright, and lastly, we can finally put this into a right angle and cut it like this much, maybe a little bit more because the angle, and just stuck in between, so it will looks you cannot see much through because we are trying to like block the uneven surface that we just cut off. Right, and then here comes the outcome. Boom! Yeah, you can see the full kneecap already, and this looks a little bit closer to our like basic human shape. And the feet part, yeah, you see I add the panel line to it. Well, originally I was trying to like cut it down, you know, like tuck it in a little bit, but I figured out his feet is so big. If I do that, it will be kind of awkward. And yeah, I think that won't affect the overall look because we already like got the leg shape correct, right? So yeah, I think I'll just stop there. Otherwise, I will mess up the foundation of our Gunpla, and we'll leave it to. And the app will have the risk of like falling, pop down pretty easily. So yeah, I'll just stop there. But the panel line looks nice, don't you think? Alright, this is a long process, and I'll probably think about doing the live session, but we'll see about that. Right, if you enjoyed this, please drop a like, leave a comment, and I will see you all in the next video. Thank you.